You know, I think what the problem was, I think there was just way too much excitement in the air.
And I was like, woo! And then all of a sudden...
And then the speaker gods, they frowned upon us. Yeah. So now I've got to save my witty story for the next show. but there's always lots of witty stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want to get behind because we've got to get in touch with Kelsey and get her on the show. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is going to be fun. And it was only a temporary little glitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no big deal.
Let's get it going on.
Okay.
Working on being awesome every day. I'm working on being awesome every day. W-O-B-A-W-O-B and yeah, I'm working on being awesome every day. I'm not really awesome to this day, but I'm working on being awesome every day. I'm not awesome today, but I'll be one day.
Yeah, Big N in the building, representing the Dorks. Dorks of the world unite, y'all. Yeah. Hey there, everybody, I got something to say. This guy right over there is Wubba every single day. Okay, what is Wubba?
It gets those creepy cold things.
No, dude, it's just a little dork singing. Well, W is working, O is on it, B is being, and A is for awesome, and that's the dork saying. I'm already awesome, but that's okay, cause Mr. Chris Top is too, but he just doesn't know it. And so are all of you from here on to the far. And just so you know, life is good and I'm gone.
You are absolutely, positively, 100% for sure in the right place. This is the Chris Top program. It's like sometimes when you have like a bug lamp and like all the bugs just like, it's like when our show comes on, all the dorks in the whole world, they're just attracted to it.
Yeah, they run for their lives.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't shock them though.
No.
I get shocked at the chiropractor. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about your chiropractor story.
We'll talk about that later. But right now, we've got Kelsey on the show. Kelsey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm working on being awesome. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate that. You know, we were sitting here reviewing some of the music today, and I've got to say, yours really does stand out. You've got this pop value, and on top of that. I'm not a teenage girl, obviously. But I know for a fact that you have got to relate so much with your peers. I mean, and I guess that makes sense. I mean, because you write or co-write most of your stuff, right?
Yes, I've been trying to do more co-writing.
And how's that going for you? Is that something that's natural for you, or is it kind of like pulling teeth?
Well, I'm getting there. I started the co-writing on my one song called Something to Stand For. Mm-hmm. So hopefully it just flows after a couple more songs.
Yeah, I mean, I think it will. I think you'll get there because you're 17, right?
Yes.
And you started when you were how old?
3.
3 years old.
3.
Oh my goodness.
That is insanely super cool.
Now you know what? I know something. I do. Kelsey's mom's actually in the room. So we might be able to get a little dirt on Kelsey a little bit later on. You know, it's like when, the friends are over and the mom gets out the scrapbook. Mm-hmm. One of those things.
It's like that, yeah.
Right.
I've had my fair share of dealings. So,
right.
We all have.
So, Kelsey, out of everything that you've produced so far, and you have 11 original songs, is that right?
Yes.
Which one are you the most proud of?
I have to say there's a tie between 2. The one is the one that I already mentioned, Something to Stand For. Mm-hmm. I dedicate it to all veterans who have served in the past and present, mm-hmm. and to thank them for what they've done. And my grandfather was also a veteran in the Vietnam War, And
nice.
So it's very dear to my heart. And then I also have another one. It's called I Heart Me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was based on experiences that I went through during middle school and about being bullied, mentally bullied, and just being judged for who I was. And I think that you shouldn't be judged, and you should just be yourself and don't let other people tell you what you are and what you aren't.
You know, I want to touch a little bit on two things that you said. You know, with the bullying, it's cool that you have this sort of an outlet, that you're able to write a song about it and sing about it, because it sort of helps get it out of your system, doesn't it? I mean, it's like therapy, isn't it?
I mean, kind of. I didn't actually write the song. It was written by Danny Richardson. He worked with me, and I told him a couple of my stories, and he came up with I Heart Me, and I think it hit dead on what I was feeling and what I want other people to feel, and to just, no matter what happens, to just be yourself and don't let other people judge you.
Well, you know, you're great for this show because we're very dork-oriented, and I feel like a lot of times it's the kids that are considered dorky in school that get picked on. And
those are the ones that are going to, rise above.
Yeah, those are the ones that are going to be your boss someday, so you better watch it, Buster.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, you're a great role model, and when we use the term dork, it's really a term of endearment. It's something that we're proud of, and and we try to express to everyone that everybody is a dork. It's just the ones that shine are the ones that aren't ashamed of it, and wear it as a badge of honor.
Yeah, those ones that can stand up and say, this is who I am, and I'm not going to hide it.
Right, exactly. Very well said.
Thank you.
Yeah. So is there any kind of advice that you would have to give to somebody that's maybe been bullied in school?
All I really want to say is, no matter what people tell you or whatever they say to put you down, to just ignore it. I mean, you are so much better than what they think you are, and if they don't say it, then there's no reason to be involved with them or to let them bring down your spirits and who you are, because you should just embrace who you are and not let other people make you feel like, oh, you're not supposed to be like this.
Yeah,
Definitely, they're missing out.
Yeah, if they don't see how beautiful we are, then it's their loss, right?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Absolutely. High five, sister.
Bam!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you are so loud. You are so loud. This is a radio show. You have a microphone?
Loud? I share a microphone with you.
Okay, it's a good microphone.
So, yeah.
I mean, if you had your own, I guess it would be
Say
like
it loud.
way too much.
Say it proud.
Way too much for people. Okay, now something to stand for. And you said your grandfather is a Vietnam veteran.
That's really cool.
Yes.
Okay,
we share that in common.
Something that everybody has kind of gotten in the habit of doing, and I think it's a good habit. I think it's a great habit when you go up to a service member and you say, thank you for your service. And I think it's a wonderful thing to do. But a lot of times, I think what I've been seeing the trend go to now, and I think it's pretty cool, like a lot of the Vietnam vets, they'll go to them and instead of saying thank you for your service, they simply welcome them home. Because right after the Vietnam War, things were a little crazy, and a lot of these veterans were looked down upon. And they were never really welcomed home.
It was hard for my grandpa to get out of the plane without a bunch of protesters hanging out.
Exactly, and that's not what they deserved. I mean, you should always support your troops, even if you don't agree with what the government's doing. Mm-hmm. So maybe next time you see a Vietnam vet, it might be a good idea just to welcome them home, because maybe they haven't been welcomed home yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool, and we love the song. We love all three of them, and we love your sound. I mean, you relate really well with I think people your age, and when you sing, you're a few years beyond yourself. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And you've got the cutest giggle I think I've ever heard.
It's so true.
Thank you.
I'm kind of jealous. I kind of want your giggle.
So we've been talking about the bullying and stuff, so I think we're going to start with I Heart Me.
Okay.
And that's really, you know what, they need to put that on those. You need to contact the people that make those little heart candies for Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. And you need to tell them to put that on there because you got to love yourself.
Yeah, and you can give it to somebody and say, hey, I love myself more than I love you.
I love myself, so give me the heart back.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Now, Kelsey, real quick before we play the song, if people want to get in touch with you, stalk you, listen to your music,
stalking.
Where do they go? How do they find you?
I'm on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. It's all under Kelsey Coan. And I also have a website. It's www.kelseycoan.com. And you can contact me or message me on any of them, and I'd be glad to talk.
Sweet. So it's Kelsey, Kelsey, and then Coan, Coan. And they can just go to kelseycoan.com, and I guess there's links to all that, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. And real quick, I want to say hi to HTLA Radio 1, JP, and Dyslex. They're all in the Spreaker chat, but you guys need to jump on over to the ChrisTopProgram.com.
And I was typing that in the chat before you so rudely took the mouse away.
I'm so sorry. But that's where that's where all the cool dorks are hanging out. So that's where we're chilling.
Yeah.
We're chilling with Kelsey.
Yeah.
All right. This is I Heart Me, Kelsey Coan on the Chris Top Program.
I'm not the girl who's dating the captain of the football team. But I'm okay with that. I'm not the girl who's so obsessed with being homecoming queen. And I'm okay with that. You say that I'm not this and I'm not that. And you say that I'm too thin or I'm too fat. Whatever you think of me will never define me. I for life. I
You know, that is Chris asked a good question in the chat. I was kind of wanting to know this myself from HPLA Radio. He wants to know if you're doing your own harmony.
Good.
Oh, that is so good.
I'm gonna listen to it over and over and over.
You know, we may
like
need,
I have already.
We may need to take Chris's advice there and maybe talk to Kelsey about helping us out with a new intro for 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
kind
think
of
that would be.
Yeah, kind of the the pop. I love your sound. I love the piano and the harmonies and everything.
Well, thank you.
Now we've got some questions popping up here. Are you signed to a label, and do you have any concert dates coming up?
I am not signed to a label, but I do have some events coming up. I have two on August 16th, this Saturday. One is at 10:30 in the morning. It's at Blackwood Farmers Market in Blackwood. And then another one at 7:30 that night at the New Leaf Club with the Summer Lovin' Music Tour in Bryn Mawr, PA. And I got a couple more. One of my big ones coming up is on August 23rd at 5 p.m. I'm returning to Bridgeport Speedway, and I am singing the national anthem and about an hour and a half of my music. So, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Are you nervous about singing the national anthem?
No, I mean, I actually sang it at Bridgeport the first time I've ever sang it before. I was so nervous, and one of the people who worked there, he came up to me and he was going to announce me that I was going to sing it, and he was singing different words to it, and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to forget the words now. But now I got it. I'm more comfortable. I've done it, and I think I'm pretty confident with it now.
Well, good. Now, JP wants to know if you ever do get nervous at all, like before you perform.
Yes, a lot. It's always in the beginning. I'm like, oh my god, what am I going to say? I hope I don't mess up. But then once I start, I'm like, okay, I got this. So it's always up until I start singing, and then all the fears go away.
Well, I think JP might have a crush on you, too. So you may want to think about doing some shows in Canada before too long.
He said, I heart Kelsey.
Yeah, so she hearts herself, and JP hearts her as well.
So it's just all around love.
Now, JP, you got to be careful because Mom's listening. So you gotta watch what you say.
Yeah, JP.
Right. Now, who would be the one act or the one performer that you would just love to open for?
I don't know. One of my favorite people, I'm moving more into country now, like country rock, country pop, and one of the people who inspired me was Miranda Lambert and like Carrie Underwood, and to open for one of them would be amazing. Like, I couldn't even describe how awesome that would be.
Now you said you're leaning a little more toward country now, so would you see yourself more comfortable in New York City, say maybe San Diego, or Nashville, Tennessee?
Probably Nashville, Tennessee.
So you feel like that's where your music's going to take you?
Hopefully. I want to put a twist on it. I like the edgy rock kind of music, and that mixed with the story of country, or like some of the poppy sound. I like all that, and I think mixed together, it could be good and unique, and I hope it works out.
It's good to be unique, right? I mean, because a lot of the artists.
It's very unique.
Oh, hush! A lot of the artists that are coming out today, if you're not careful, they all tend to start sounding the same.
Yeah, definitely.
They might have a pretty face. They might have a halfway decent song. They may sound good, but if you sound like everybody else, you're just going to get lost in the shuffle. So I think you might be on the right track.
The it factor.
Yeah. So now, outside of music, I mean, do you have any other hobbies or interests, or do you do anything else besides write songs and perform?
I also like to act. And as of right now, I am going to be in a TV series. It's called The Familia, and Yeah, and it's kind of like The Sopranos. You know, you got all the different mobs in there: the Italian mob, the Irish mob.
Okay, now this sounds really cool. Hang on. Okay, so if somebody wants to see this, where do they go to see it?
Well, it hasn't been. We're working on negotiating different networks to go with, but once we figure that out, I'll definitely have it blown up everywhere on Facebook and my website and stuff. So the second I know about that, the second everybody else will.
Okay, so we don't know if it's going to be like on network television or cable television or what yet.
Not yet, but
Okay.
I know they have a lot of people that they're negotiating with. So
That's got to be exciting.
Huh.
it is. I'm like so excited to start working on it and figure out who my character is, but I can't really discuss family business yet.
Right,
but,
right.
Or the mob will come after you.
But you can get me in good with the mob in case I ever need anything, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. See, it's good that we have connections.
Yeah.
You
But like
know.
I said, she can't reveal too much or the mob's going to come after her.
Right. And we don't want to try to force anything.
Yeah,
Because
no.
that's kind of scary when you think about it. Okay, so the next song we're going to play, and we've already talked about it a little bit, Something to Stand For. Love this song.
It is good.
There's not one of these I don't like. If there was, I would tell her. I'd be like, Kelsey, all right, look I don't know
Kelsey.
what you were thinking when you sent me this, but okay. You know, on that note, let me ask you this, Kelsey. All right, say you're in Nashville, you walk into the office of some big record producer. He looks at you and he says this, look, you need to go back to Jersey. You need to keep singing at the farmer's market because you're never going to make it in Nashville. What do you think? What do you say to him?
I'd say okay. I mean, I am perfectly fine performing wherever. I love music and I love performing. I don't care if it's on a huge stage in front of millions of people or at just a farmer's market. I mean, no matter what I'm doing, as long as I'm singing and making people happy and putting smiles on people's faces who might have had a bad day or a bad week or anything like that, just to get them out of that situation and have them smile and be happy and just, you know, smile and...
You know what? I love you to death.
You're super cool.
That's such a great attitude. And, you know, can we have you back on the show sometime?
Yeah, definitely.
So what we may want to do,
yeah.
because you've got a lot of other songs, and I want to play more of them. And, of course, we couldn't get all 11 in today, for sure. But we'll have to get together soon and figure out another date on down the road, because we would love to get you back on the show. If nothing else, you can just get on here and giggle.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we'll be good with that, I think. And this is called Something to Stand For. Kelsey Coan right here. Check it out, kelseycoan.com. Now, okay, can they go there and purchase your music, or are you selling it yet?
Something to Stand For and I Heart Me are both on iTunes and Amazon. And, yeah, and there's free downloads of my other songs that are on SoundCloud and Reverb Nation.
Okay. Allie, do your thing real quick, then we'll play the song.
Okay, first of all, if you really love this artist, go and support her, buy her music. Don't go on SoundCloud and try to steal it or any of that crap, because that just ain't gonna fly with me. She needs this money so she can keep doing what she loves and you can keep hearing great music from her. On that note, if I ever catch one of y'all's stealing her music, I will hunt you down. One of y'all's.
That's right. We're from the South. See, we have to translate that for Jersey girls.
Oh,
So
one of you.
There we go. That's good. All right, this is Kelsey Coan on the Chris Stop program, Something to Stand For.
My daddy received a call from the high school principal. Your little girl's done wrong. What she did surprised us all. She stood up tall and proud with a hand over her heart. Said the Pledge of Allegiance, we don't do that anymore. That's something to stand for. country was built on land of the free, red, white, and blue. Just trust in your faith as God trusts in you. That's something to stand for. My granddad served in a foreign land. He fought for our freedom, came home a different man. Now I've grown up, it's my graduation day. Handed him my diploma, he turned to me to say, that's something to stand for. Foundation, this country was built on land of the free, red, white, and blue. Just trust in your faith as God trusts in you. That's something to stand for. When you've given your all, give a little more. Open your heart, it's worth fighting for. That's something to stand for. Foundation, this country was built on land of the free, red, white, and blue. Just trust in your faith as God trusts in you. That's something to stand for.
Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful song. And you know, I don't know why. I don't know where that's coming from. You know what I was thinking though while we were listening? This is totally has nothing to do with the song. But I was sitting there thinking, and this just popped in my head. I would love to hear Kelsey sing something like maybe something like Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, like like the Put Another Dime in the Jukebox, Baby, that kind of thing.
I was thinking like Debbie Gibson.
Debbie Gibson could work, yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I was thinking, even a little more edgy, just to see what she's got.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about anything like that?
Yeah, definitely. It's funny that you brought up that song because I was trying to learn it to say I can add it to my list of covers that I do during performances.
No way.
That's cool.
Yes.
That's funny. That's funny. And we didn't plan that. It just kind of happened. See, well, I saw that in you. Hey, when you get that song down, will you send me a copy of it?
Yeah, definitely.
I would love to hear that.
Yes.
For sure. Now, I have a very, very important question to ask you.
Yes.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, are you sitting down?
Yes, I'm sitting down.
Okay, good. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Just take your time.
Chris.
Yeah, what? What? It's important. This is important stuff.
Oh my goodness.
This is why people tune in, trust me. This is it. They tune in for this, and then as soon as she answers, they're gone. It's like, done. The show's over. Okay. All right, brace yourself. If you could have any superhero power, what power would that be?
Well, that's a tough question.
I told you it was tough.
It's a tough question.
It is.
It's legit.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would say invisibility.
Now, wait a minute. Why do you want to be in? Are you wanting to sneak into the guys' locker room?
No, of course not.
Okay, why do you want to be invisible?
I don't know. Just to see
the guys' locker room.
Like, let's say I just did a show and I go out and I'm invisible and I'm like in the crowd and I want to know what people are saying about me and see if I can.
Oh, she's crafty.
There's a plot twist going on.
She's crafty. Okay, if you had a chance to sit down and have a cup of coffee or milkshake, whatever you drink, for 5 minutes with somebody, and this could be somebody that's famous or not famous, that's living, that's dead, doesn't matter, but you had 5 minutes with that person, who would it be?
I would probably say my great-grandfather. He passed away a little while ago, and just to have him back and show him all the things that I'm doing would be awesome.
Oh, that's cool. But you had a chance to know him, though?
Yeah, I grew up with him a little bit. It was about 2 years ago, so I knew him up till I was like 15, and we had a good relationship together, and I would love to have him see all the new things that are happening.
Nice. I bet he was very proud of you.
I hope he was too. I'm sure he was.
I'm sure he probably still is, I'm sure. Well, that's good. Okay, now, I want to get Superstar in here real quick, and then after that, I want to talk to Mom for a minute.
Okay.
You're not in trouble.
Okay, hopefully.
You're okay. You're okay. So far, so good. Now, where did this song come from? What is Superstar about?
This song was written by Scola De Niro, and it was written based on my experiences in the past, kind of like I Heart Me, about people doubting me and saying I wasn't good enough and all this stuff. And I think that everyone's a superstar in their own way, and no one should say otherwise, and you should just believe in yourself, and you can get to where you want to be and probably more if you just work at it and don't let other people tell you that you can't.
I love how your songs, there's just so much positivity.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I really, 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 really enjoy that because you get enough of the negative stuff in the world today, and it's nice to have some inspiration, I think, from time to time.
Thank you.
Well, no, thank you for letting us play the song. You want to do this one? I never let you do the songs.
Okay, I've never done a song
Well,
before.
go ahead. That's first time for everything.
This is Superstar by Kelsey Coan.
Yeah.
Did I say her last name right?
Coan, right?
Coan,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, let's
Right.
listen to the song.
Okay, here we go.
Mama always told me if I work hard, I can be whatever I wanna be. Daddy always said I was a superstar and no one could get in my way but me. Some people said I could do it, all the haters said I can't. Haters, you can't stop my shine. What God has for me is mine. One day you all will see my name in lights shining on a marquee. I'm a superstar, just you wait and see. You're gonna see my name in lights shining on a marquee. I'm a superstar, just you wait and see. You're gonna see my name in lights shining on a marquee. Some of my friends say I'm just a dreamer.
There we go. That's superstar Kelsey Coan right here on the Chris Top program.
Bam.
What'd you think?
I thought it was thebomb.com.
You know, I was feeling, and when I say these things, you don't sound exactly like anybody. It's just some vibes I'm getting, and it's good that you don't sound like other people. But I was feeling some early Madonna in there too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and I guess you probably. What are some of your influences?
Well, as I said, Miranda Lambert and Carrie Underwood.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also people like Trisha Yearwood and Reba McEntire and just people like that. Just I like the sassy attitudes that they all have.
Are you sassy?
Ow!
See, she giggled. I was shooting for a giggle.
She is sassy and she's fabulous.
We're gonna like rip some of her giggles out of here and just play them from time to time.
Oh my god!
Like whenever I'm like in a bad mood, we're just gonna like, okay, Kelsey giggle, bleep.
Click the giggle button.
Right. But it's interesting that you've got all of these people that you look up to and you admire that are country music. I mean, is country pretty popular in Jersey? Yes, no,
Maybe so, all the way to Mexico.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's coming back, but I guess it's more the pop country, like Florida Georgia Line and stuff like that. So
Right. Okay. Now, Mom, are you around?
Yes, I am.
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh. So how are you today? Let me ask you that first.
Doing great.
Good. Now, you got to be proud of Kelsey.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, how is it? I mean, most moms are like soccer moms, but you're probably taking her to rehearsal or the recording studio or things like that. So is it kind of cool?
I love it. I love watching her, especially in the recording studios, and how she just blossoms from when she first started with the very first recording to where she is today. That even the engineers say they can't believe how much she just progresses, and she's getting better and better every time they hear her come into the studio.
Now, where does she get it? Do you sing as well?
Absolutely not. If I sing, I'll practice.
So you're not doing harmonies or anything?
I don't do anything. Kelsey does everything herself. When I was younger, I took dance.
Gotcha.
I did dance for 16 years. My oldest daughter, Crystal, Kelsey's older sister, took dance. Kelsey's the only singer in the family.
I think something went wrong somewhere in that mix.
Now, Mom, you could always learn how to play the cowbell.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, every good song needs a little cowbell.
Exactly. My grandpa used to bring cowbells to pep rallies.
There you go.
He got in trouble for it.
That's
though.
all you need. Okay, now, do you have any dirt on Kelsey, like something that maybe she wouldn't share with us, but not something that's going to just sabotage her career?
Ooh la la.
Well, I could just remember one time when she was about maybe 4 years old. We used to dress her really cute and put the little ponytails in. And one afternoon, she was upstairs for a while. She comes running down the steps, and she starts playing. And I'm looking at her, and something looked different. And I noticed the top of her head, her hair looked like real loose. So I went to check it, and all of a sudden, clumps of hair were falling out. And I thought something was wrong with her. I didn't know. I'm thinking, is something wrong? What did she do? So she says to me, I said, Kelsey, what happened? And she says, look, and she brings me upstairs into the bathroom, and she shows me, she pulls out a razor that she found.
Oh.
And she said, I used this. And I said, well, why would you do that? And she says, well, Daddy does it. And needless to say, my husband's bald.
Oh,
he
no.
shaved his head. So she got a little lesson from that, where she figured if, monkey see, monkey do type thing, but it wasn't something she should have done. So for a good 6 months, we had to put her hair definitely in a different style.
Oh, my goodness. So she was going for the Sinead O'Connor look early on.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of hats.
Oh, my goodness. Do you have any of those little bald pictures?
I have to take them out. I think I have one or two. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, Kelsey, you have to do this, and Mom, you're invited to do it as well. But whenever we have anybody on the show, we always pester them for dorky pictures. Mm-hmm. And we like to put these dorky pictures into the Dork Hall of Fame. And what that means is when people go to the Chris Top Program website and they go to the Dork Hall of Fame, they see your picture there and they can make fun of you or we'll discuss it. And then they can click on it and it goes to your Twitter.
Now, this doesn't mean you have to shave your head again.
No. No.
No.
Yeah, Kelsey, remember, I'll hide the razor.
Right. So Mom still hides those from her.
Yep.
So yeah, if you want to post one of your dorky pictures, you can tweet it to me or put it on the Facebook page or whatever. We'll put that up on the site, and you can be immortalized in the Dork Hall of Fame.
Thank you. I think I have a couple pictures of mine.
Well, good.
There we
Good.
go.
If you're like us, you have a ton of them laying around. That's just how it is. Now, real quick, I do want to say hi to everybody that jumped into the show today. 102.DLG showed up. That's my good buddy Latin Groove. I've also got JT in the show. Good to see JT. And then you guys need to jump on over to the website, because over there we also had JP in the chat, HTLA. We had Steph Hardy in the chat. So good to see everybody.
Wait, Steph Hardy was in the chat?
Yeah, she sure was. And you know, the thing is, they don't come to see us. They come to see Kelsey.
It's so true.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it is. So now, Kelsey, one more time, if somebody wants to get your music, or if they just want to see what you're up to, or maybe figure out where you're playing, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, if you go to my website, which is www.kelseycoan.com, KelseyCoan, there's links to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, and then SoundCloud and Reverb Nation. And there's a list of all my shows if anyone would like to come to them. And there's pictures from previous shows and from photo shoots and radio shows. So,
well,
yeah.
Good. So you're all over the place. You're like a little social networking bug.
She's been everywhere.
Yeah, and I knew we were in trouble, because usually I'll set up those Facebook events just so it'll kind of give me a reference, to go back to during the show.
Yeah.
But I set it up and she ran with it. I mean,
yeah.
Kelsey had a ton of people sign up, so she's going to get a lot of plays off of this.
Definitely.
Yeah. So if you're just tuning in and you missed the first part of the show, never worry, because a little bit later we'll have it posted on iHeartRadio, so you can go back and check it out on there for sure. And Kelsey, I'll tweet you that link when it comes out as well.
Yay, awesome. Thank you.
Well, no, thank you for being on the show, and we definitely want to get you back on again sometime, if that's okay with you.
Of course.
Sweet. Did you have more fun than you ever had in your whole entire life on the Chris Top program?
Pretty much, yeah.
See, we hear that a lot, don't we? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we really do. We do. But thank you, Kelsey, so much for hanging out with us, and you too, Mom.
Thank you for having us.
Well, I guess that's a show.
Yep.
But we're going to be right back in about 12 minutes? Yeah, see, we stay busy, don't we?
After these messages.
Well, we say that, but we were swimming right before this.
Right
So, I mean, we're not that busy. But we've got Chad Triplett coming up next. And Chad's a good old boy. Mm-hmm. And he can sing. Otherwise, we wouldn't have him on the show.
Exactly, unless he could do some kind of stupid human tricks or something.
He might be able to, but that's not good for radio.
Like take his tongue and put it on.
That's
the top
not good
of
for
his
radio.
head.
He could just say he's doing it, and he's not really doing it.
Yeah,
that's true. I mean, I'm standing on one arm and I'm training my dog to whatever. But anyway. Thank y'all so much. We do not, nor will we ever take any of you for granted, because there are a million other things you could do, but you chose to listen to us. It makes us feel pretty darn good. It really does. Until we broadcast again, please remember, life is good, and we're gone.
Maybe a dark things might be looking grim. I guess it's time